Okay, lash artists, listen up. If you're serious about giving your clients better retention, here are my top 5 tips that are gonna make your sets last longer and keep your clients coming back every single time. Let's start off with doing a lash bath pre-service. I know this sounds basic, but hear me out because it can go wrong really quickly. You need a thin consistency cleanser. Why? Because it's so common for people to do all of the right steps with a thick cleanser and experience poor retention because thicker cleansers are harder to rinse off. Whereas Sensi Bath is light but gives a deep cleanse. It can even remove makeup as well. Also, a little bonus tip on cleansing is doing a double cleanse. Sometimes I'll cleanse up to 3 to 4 times just to make sure that my clients have no oils left on the skin. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if my client is oily? What I do is I put 1 pump of foam cleanser onto the eye, and if those bubbles disperse within 5 to 10 seconds, that tells me that there is a ton of oils sitting on my client's lash line. So I will literally cleanse my client's lashes until those bubbles do not disperse at all. Now, this might sound time consuming, but this is where you should have a conversation with your client and let them know that they should be doing a lash bath before they come to see you so that you have more time to focus on application during their service. Okay, moving on to tip number 2, use Superbonder instead of a primer on clients who are not oily. What makes Superbonder so special is that it has curing properties, which creates a magnetic-like bond and instantly cures the lashes so that the extensions don't slip out of place. Let's talk about adhesives for tip number 3. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you which glue you should use to get the best retention, when in reality, a glue that works well for me might not work well for you. Instead, I'm gonna break down each so that you can choose whichever glue works best for you. Firstly, we need to find out what kind of artist you are. If you're a newer artist that's applying classic or pre-made fans, then I highly suggest using a slower cure time glue so that you can work on perfecting your placement. My favorite options are Sensitize, Sino-Free, and Invisibond. Not sure how to choose between them? It's simple. If you want one glue that suits everyone, opt for Invisibond. It has no black carbon, low traces of cyanoacrylate, but has a great hold. Most clients are great for this glue. Sensitize has the same formula, but it has black carbon. This is actually the glue that we give to all of our students in their kits. And lastly, we have Sino-Free, which is our slowest cure time glue, and it's perfect for clients who are sensitive to cyanoacrylate. Now, if you're a handmade volume artist, we suggest using a faster cure time glue so that the base of your fan instantly grips to the natural lash and you don't have to hold it for very long so that your fan holds its shape. You can totally use a slower cure time glue for your handmade services if you want. If you do, I suggest using it for wet lash volume as opposed to fluffy, open handmade fans. The reason why is because if you're creating those big fans and you're placing your extension, you're gonna have to hold it in place a little bit longer. Otherwise, what's gonna happen is that fan is gonna close up if you let go too quick. So when I'm doing fluffy handmade volume sets, I love using our quickie glue because it dries in 1 second. Still not sure which one to choose? That's totally fine. Go ahead and shoot us a DM over on our Instagram and we'll help you out. Tip number 4 is to make sure that the base of your extensions don't hang over the sides of your natural lash. This is what we like to call a T-bar, and this can definitely cause poor retention because if your client's brushing through their lashes with their mascara wand, it can easily hitch onto those bases and pull those extensions out prematurely along with their natural lash. Also, for the lash pickers out there, if they have a thick base to grip onto, you know they're gonna be pulling out their extensions. I'm a lash artist and I know better than to pick my extensions, yet I still feel around to see if there's a base that I can pick at, and if there is, I'm ripping her out. I know that's bad, but it's true. A lot of us pick our extensions, but if you keep your base nice and snatched and the same width, if not smaller, to the natural lash, then there's nothing for them to grab onto. So it's gonna help promote better retention. And lastly, tip number 5 is to make sure that the base is perfectly flush with the natural lash. All you have to do is take a look from the side, hover your extension over the natural lash to perfectly line up your angle and place. You can place your extension on the top or underneath the natural lash, whichever is easier for you to get the best connection. That wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.